In 1981, the Soviets shock fans by winning the Canada Cup. It seems things can't get worse, but they do. At his trucking company in Winnipeg, George Smith watches the loss of the Canada Cup turn into an even bigger national embarrassment.
We watched the game here at work, and we saw Alan Eagleson and Pierre Elliott Trudeau present the Soviet captain with the Canada Cup. We thought, well, that's the end of it. Except that the following morning, there were these stories coming out about Eagleson refusing to let the Soviets take the cup home. And I thought, oh, this is one hell of a mess.
Canada Cup organizer Alan Eagleson had called in 6 policemen to block the Soviet team from taking the trophy home.
This belongs to the federal government. It's not going out of here, period.
I think it was a cheap move from Mr. Eagleson not to give them the cup. They won it and they deserved it. You know, they showed in 1981 that they were the best on the ice.
In Winnipeg, George Smith decides to teach Alan Eagleson a lesson in sportsmanship. He asks Canadians to donate $1 each to pay for a replica of the cup to present to the Soviets.
Everybody wanted to be part of the picture. We ended up with $32,000. That's quite a lot of $1 bills. The letters came from everywhere in Canada. There was even a letter that came from New York City.
Smith's cup is barely out of the mold at the foundry when Eagleson tries to stop it. There's threatening talk of lawsuits. Smith even receives a visit from the RCMP. Finally, he calls an old buddy and fellow Manitoban, Governor General Ed Schreier, the official custodian of the Canada Cup.
So, I called Eddie and said, look, what's with this nonsense? And Eddie said, it's nothing. Neither of you have the real trophy. I'm the only one who has it, and it's still in my office. Well, the Mounties backed off, Hockey Canada backed off, and everything went peaches and cream after that.
Let's put our hands on it.
Soviet diplomats accept the newly minted People's Trophy on an autumn afternoon in 1981. They call it a truly noble act by Canadian hockey fans.